I made a total of $30,000 last year off of all of my forms of income. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video of As Always Aleia, where we always keep it real. Now, y'all, in this video, we're going to be doing a little chit chat where I'm going to be discussing more about becoming a natural hair content creator, my natural hair journey, how much money I make as a creator, the pros and cons of being in natural hair content creation, and all that jazz. Okay, so you guys will have to excuse me a little bit. I think I'm coming down with a little cold or something. But like I said, y'all, this is just going to be a chit chat. If you don't know me, my name is Aleia. I have been creating content on YouTube for 3 years now. I started my channel originally in 2020 when I realized that I had enough experience where I can come on YouTube confidently and talk about natural hair care. So I'm going to be kind of explaining a little bit more of my journey with that. So in 2014 was the year that I decided to do the natural hair journey thing. I really did not know what I was doing. I was a sophomore, I think, going into my junior year in college, and I was actually using the wand. If you guys know what it is, I'll insert a picture here of what it looks like. I was using the wand on my hair, and when I tell y'all, I fried my hair off. I literally had it on my hair waiting for it to curl, and then I took it off, and the whole curl, bro, the whole curl came off. I fried my hair. And that was the day that I decided I was not going to be using heat on my hair anymore. So I grew up in an all-white community, an all-Caucasian community. I was actually the only black girl in my class for a very long time. And all I wanted to do was fit in. I just wanted to look like them. I wanted to have straight, long hair. I thought that was like the thing. I thought that was pretty. Like, as a kid, you just want to fit in, you know? And then plus, I grew up watching Sister with Tia and Tamara. And when they had straight hair growing up, they also had curly hair too. But when they had their straight hair, like, I was just so in love. I would always say, Mom, I want my hair to look just like that. She refused to give me perms, thank God, because now there's lawsuits going around. If you guys haven't heard about that, apparently there's chemicals that are not supposed to be in the perms that are causing cancer. So there's like lawsuits going on back from like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. So my mom never permed my hair, but she did use a hot comb in my hair. So as a kid, I would get my hair pressed out by the hot comb, and then when I transitioned into like an adolescence, I learned how to do my own hair, where I was able to just use the straightener and go in. That was the worst decision, y'all, because when I was in middle school, I would literally come home and just like re-press out my bangs and like retouch up my hair, and my hair was dirty, it wasn't clean, and I would just be using the straightener on dry hair. Like, it was a mess. But like, again, we're talking like 06 to 09. Like, I was a kid, man. I did not know. I was in middle school at this time. All throughout my adolescence, childhood, teenage years, I was straightening my hair. It was not until college, when I was like 19, y'all. I was like probably 19 when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this natural hair thing, and I'm gonna go on my natural hair journey. I'm not gonna use heat anymore. And that was honestly one of the best decisions that I made. Oh, by the way, we're doing a twist out, y'all. Sorry, I didn't tell you guys. I'll show you what products I'm using in a second. In college, I was like, I'm gonna just start my natural hair journey. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have friends who are also on their natural hair journey, so they were like helping me. They told me what products to use, and I was now looking up videos. I was doing like hot oil treatments, all types of stuff. I made a mistake. I decided to transition instead of big chop. Alright, so let me show you guys the products I'm going to be using. This is the Naturally Happy Hair. This is their leave-in co-styler and their curl sculpting mousse. These are the products we're going to be going in with today, y'all, just in case anyone's asking. And we're going to be doing medium-sized twists because it's easy and we can get that done quickly. Okay, so like I was saying, I decided to transition, and I did not actually big chop. That was one of the worst decisions. If I could go back in time and change anything about my natural hair journey, I would have done the big chop. My hair was fried, bro. My hair was fried. Like, it was not in good shape at all when I first started my natural hair journey. And if I would have just chopped it off like a normal person should have, because you cannot repair damaged hair. Once the hair is damaged, you just have to either chop it off or slowly but surely grow out new hair and then chop it off as the hair grows. And that's what I decided to do. Y'all, this smells really good, by the way. This is my first time using these products. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. I was like, I'm just going to transition slowly but surely. I will just snip off little pieces of hair as we continue to move along with my journey. Worst decision of my life, because literally from 2014 when I started my natural hair journey all the way up until like 2019, 2020, I cried almost every day because I could not figure out how to style my hair. Look, can you guys see the flakes? They're all over my hair, and it's sad, man. Like, it's really sad. And it's to the point where I'm ready to cut it off. I'm ready to cut it off, and I know when I'm upset, like, I don't like making rational decisions, but it's not doing what it needs to do. Sorry. Like, my new growth wasn't mixing with my old growth. My styles didn't look right. You can literally see curly, 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 and then all straight hair at the ends. And it was just like horrible, friend. It was horrible. During that time, I just learned a lot about my hair. I learned a lot about hair care. I learned about how natural styles work. I learned how to do perm rod sets, all types of stuff when I first started out my hair journey. And I felt like during that time, I kind of started to master certain things, like the perm rod set, flexi rod sets. Like, I was getting that down pat. I've never been someone to really use weaves. Had a sew-in once in my life. I absolutely hated it. And I'll try to insert as many pictures as I can while I'm talking. I started YouTube in 2020. It was January of 2020. And I kept talking to my friends. I was like, I love doing my hair. I already take pictures of my hair and kind of post them on Instagram, but just like fun pictures. Like, I only had like a couple hundred followers at the time. Not even followers, like they were just people from school and stuff like that. I actually started my YouTube channel in 2017. I think I released like 2 videos and they sucked, y'all. I'll have them tagged in the description below. It was like a video of me doing a rod set, and the rod set came out great, but the products were not it. Then it was another video of me like doing like a workout. Like, I don't even know. And I was like, yeah, I suck. That was another bad decision, because instead of me saying, hey, I'm just going to practice and get better at this YouTube thing, I gave up after 2 videos. So from 2017 when I posted those videos to 2020, I posted nothing at all. I just continued working on my hairstyles. It wasn't until 2020 when I actually had enough courage to start my YouTube channel for real this time. So I started, and I didn't know what I was doing. I think one of the first videos that I released was, I feel like I should make this in a 2. I think I'm going to make this in a 2, because I just keep looking at it. It's like really big. I don't like it. So one of the first videos that I released on my channel was melanin hair care review, and that actually did pretty well, and I was actually really proud of myself. So I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I loved doing YouTube videos. I studied broadcast communications and marketing in college, so I already knew my way around the camera. I always thought that I was going to be like in a newsroom somewhere, but then I found out the news was fake. If you don't know, you know now, friend. The news is fake, honey. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to go into the newsroom. I don't know what I want to do. So in 2020, I started creating content, and it took me an entire year to get monetized. So from 2020 of January all the way up until 2021, I just worked day and night. I was working full-time jobs, and I would come home and do my YouTube videos. I actually sucked. Honestly, you should suck if you are somebody who is thinking about starting a YouTube channel on any category, whatever that may be. It's going to suck at first. You're not going to be comfortable. You're going to be all talking all weird and stuff. You're not going to know what to say. You're not going to know how to edit. But at the end of the day, if anything that you do, if you just keep at it, it will eventually get better. And that's what happened to me. I kept at my YouTube channel. I eventually got better. And like I said, it took me an entire year to get monetized. If you guys don't know, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. So I was posting like crazy, because you have to complete those requirements within 12 months. And literally on the 12th month, that's when I hit my goal and I got monetized on YouTube. I was so excited, y'all. I was making like pennies on the dollar in 2020 21, I was making pennies. Like, I wasn't really making a lot of money. People really still wasn't watching my channel, but it was okay because I was doing it. And I knew when I first started that I was in this for the long run. I kept saying, wow, Aleia, where's this video going to be in 5 years? Where's this video going to be in 10 years when it's still posted, it's still relevant, and people are still searching for those pieces of kind of content? That's called evergreen content, is when somebody can still search for that all year round. 5-10 years later, they can still search up that topic, and those are the types of videos that I create, and that's why I think my channel is successful as it is now. So I was monetized, I was doing my little thing, y'all. I was super happy. Then came Instagram, y'all. I was like, well, hey, if I'm on YouTube, I might as well be on Instagram too. Instagram came second. So YouTube was the first platform I started posting on, and then Instagram was the second. When I actually like took it seriously. I mean, slowly but surely Reels started to come out, and I was just trying to do my best to follow the trends. By the end of 2021, I was making a good amount of money through my content creation from just sponsored deals. I learned all about how to land partnerships, and because I had a background in broadcast communications and marketing and sales, I knew how to pitch, I knew how to close. I had a few jobs in sales as well, so like I've already been in that category of pitching, closing, signing off deals, being on camera, working my way around the camera. Like, everything really just fell in place. And if you guys look back at your life, like, you probably ask yourself in the moment, like, why is this happening to me? And then 5 years later, you're like, oh, thank you, God. Like, I see why you put me at that job that I hated, that I kept praying to get out of. Oh, okay, I understand why you put me in a marketing minor, because now I'm using my marketing degree. Like, thank you, God. Like, it didn't make sense back then, but it makes a lot of sense now. Alright, so boom, it's 2021. We are in the pandemic, y'all. We're in the pandemic. I absolutely hated my job. I was working at a car dealership. At first, I was just answering phones and responding to emails and setting appointments. I slowly worked my way up the ranks to where I was able to sell cars for a few months until I realized that this wasn't what I wanted to do. I hated sales. I hated selling cars. I knew nothing about the cars. If you want the car, I'm pretty sure you're going to do your research, and all you're going to do is come in and test drive it, look at the Carfax, and say you want to buy it. Why do I have to give you a rundown on all the specs of the car? I still don't know, okay? Like, to this day, I don't know anything about cars. I don't even know how I was selling them. It's so funny. During the midst of the pandemic, it's when people kind of ran out of their PPP loans and whatever that stuff was called. The car industry and the housing industry started to kind of crash, and it was because of the pandemic. Nobody really had money. Everybody was quitting their jobs. Things started going sky high, and I'm sitting here trying to sell cars to nobody, like, and I'm working off of commission. Like, it was bad, y'all. It was bad. And the moment I started making more money creating content through my sponsored deals and my affiliate links, I realized at that moment, I was like, I don't like this. I really like creating content. I really like working for brands. I'm seeing all these bigger influencers talk about how they took a leap of faith and they quit their job and they made it, and now they're successful. And I was like, that is the route that I want to take. So in 2021, I strategized an exit strategy for my job that I was working at a car dealership, and it only took me like 5 months before I was like, sayonara. I saved up all my money that I was getting from my brand partnerships. I was saving my money that I was getting from my job, and I was able to leave at the end of April was when I resigned from my job. And I guess you can say May 1st of 2021, I became a full-time content creator. Hi guys, so your girl just quit her job. Woo! Okay. My manager said that he needs me to type a resignation letter, print it out, and sign it, which I just did. So now I'm headed back to just drop this off to him. I hope it's not going to be like awkward when I walk back in there. I was so happy, y'all. Like, beyond. Full-time content creator. What the heck am I supposed to do? And mind you, this was like 6 months ago. So, like, I'm still pretty new to this. But I decided to start taking my YouTube way more seriously, because I was posting like 1 or 2 videos a month. Maybe like 2 or 3 videos a month. Like, I was not posting at all. Especially because I felt like I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see on YouTube. So I was like, hey, I'm going to just go to Instagram. I can get these brand Instagram partnership deals, and I can make money through that. Like, I'm making a lot more money through Instagram than I was on YouTube, so I kind of put YouTube on the back burner. Plus, it's harder to edit a YouTube video than it is an Instagram video, so I was like putting YouTube on the back burner when I first became a full-time influencer, which was a bad idea, but I'm happy that I quickly snapped out of that. And then I hopped on TikTok, friend. Your girl hopped on TikTok. I did not want to do TikTok for the longest. I thought it was like a dancing app. I thought it was for little kids. Like, I didn't really see payoff that I want. I didn't really see like what was the point of me being on TikTok. But when I started posting TikToks, OMG, y'all, let me tell you how I got 35,000 followers overnight. Yes, you heard me correctly. I posted a video, it went viral, got like 3 million views. I think it was a video of just me doing my friend's hair and kind of like doing a talk through of what I was using. I was actually using loop rods, and so I did that video, I posted it, it went viral, and I got like 35,000 followers within like 48 hours. It was ridiculous. And I was like, okay, it's happening, what do we do? Everybody stay calm, what's the procedure? Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, all these new faces are here. I was like, what do? I didn't really know how to work the app, so I started researching how to work TikTok. What do I post? What are trending things I can do? And at first it was really rough for me. Like, I didn't really understand it. I realized like TikTok and Instagram are so different, and I love TikTok. TikTok and YouTube are probably like my favorite platforms because it's a talkative app. Excuse me, TikTok and YouTube are interactive apps. Unlike Instagram's more like fancy. Like, you always see like the slow motion, I'm so pretty, this is me, look at me. Like, that's Instagram. TikTok, on the other hand, it's just like I can come on there how I am, talk to you guys, and it will generate a lot of views because TikTok, they want to see relatable content on TikTok. Unlike Instagram, it's more like, oh, beautiful, cue the harp, cue the singing angels, we're so pretty, look at me. Like, I mean, I don't mind Instagram. If I had to pick one, I would pick TikTok, then YouTube, then Instagram. That would be like the lineup. Okay, so anyways, so I got on TikTok, I gained all these followers from me posting this random video, and then I figured out like this secret sauce onto how to go viral because I continued to get a lot of views after that. All I was doing was talking. That's it. I had a good opening hook. In the first 3 seconds, I said a line that like captured the viewer, and then I went in and I was only speaking about natural hair content because that's what I do. I was doing voiceovers or I was talking. I had a hook, I had the body, and I had a call to action at the end, and I just kept repeating that, and I was showing hair tutorials. That was it, and everybody wanted to see it, so my content was doing really well. Right now, I have about 60,000 followers on TikTok, and I am so grateful. Also, I was having like a problem with like my rates. I knew I was undercharged. I don't even know how much I was charging at the time, but it was significantly low. Like I think I was charging like $300 or $400 for a reel, and I had like 6,000 or 7,000 followers at the time, and my content was doing really good. Like, I had good engagement rate, I had people commenting and liking my posts. Like, it was really good. But for whatever reason, like I'm always scared to this day. Like, I'm always scared to ask for a lot of money from a brand because I just think they're gonna say no and like never speak to me again. Like, I don't know. So alright guys, so this is like the craziest part of the story, was how I gained like 15,000 followers on YouTube. So it is the end of September, and we get this announcement on YouTube. I don't even know where the announcement came from, but it was basically saying that for YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts started popping off, and there was this announcement saying if you can get to 10 million views in the next 3 months from October to December of 2022, then you will be entered into like the creators program, and you'll be able to make money off of YouTube Shorts. I was hooked. I was like, I'm already a full-time influencer. I want to make money from every platform. I want to monetize every platform I can. So like, I am going to create crazy videos on YouTube Shorts. My goal or my strategy was just to take all of my TikTok videos and post them on YouTube, and that's what I did. It's called repurposing. So that's what I did, y'all, and I posted him. And then in October, I don't know what happened, but it exploded, friend. You won't get a lot of watch time from YouTube Shorts, but you will get a lot of followers from YouTube Shorts if you do it correctly and if you keep repeating that strategy that I had. So I was just taking my TikTok videos, posting them on YouTube. October, my page exploded. I went from like 4,000 followers to like 10,000 1,000 followers within 1 month. I was crying. I was like, where did all you people come from? Where y'all been at? I've been on here for years. Like, where have y'all been? So October was really good for me. I was just posting YouTube shorts, posting TikToks. TikTok was being really good for me. I was growing on TikTok, and I also started to grow on Instagram as well. By the end of 2022, I don't know how many Instagram followers I had, but it was a good amount. I think I was like almost at 10K. So I was just killing it with my natural hair content, y'all. I was really, really killing it. I realized that I needed to niche down. I wanted to be known for something within my community, and that was rods and rollers. Rods and rollers. That is all you probably will see on my latest YouTube videos, because I realized that there was a gap within the natural hair community. I saw that people were just doing perm rods and flexi rods and like, yay, okay, it looks great, but what about all the other rollers and rods that there are out there that we aren't speaking about in our community? So if you guys are trying to level up as an influencer or as a content creator, your goal is to find the gap within your community. What is something within your community that people just aren't talking about? And for me, that was rods and rollers. So I dedicated every single video after that to rods and rollers, and that is how I blew up on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Like, people were just going crazy. Like, every comment was like, whoa, I've never seen this before. Oh my god, this is new. Where can I buy this from? Do you have a video on this? Like, it was constantly coming, and I was really happy about that. I'm doing my thing. I finally found my niche, and I made a good amount of money. Do you guys want to know how much money I made as a full-time influencer? Alright, drum roll please. I made a total, and this includes my YouTube, Google AdSense payments, my affiliate links, and of course the biggest one, my brand partnership deals. I made a total of $30,000 last year off of all of my forms of income. I know. Crying face. I'm so proud of myself. Now, that may not seem like a lot of money to some people, because I know some influencers that have made over $100,000 last year from content creation, and they probably even have less followers than me. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself on how far I've come. I'm proud of myself for never giving up, for showing up each and every day and knowing like I can do this, you know? Like, I just kept telling myself that. I stay up really, really late editing my videos, and I think it's paying off. Here we are in January of 2023. I'm a full-time natural hair content creator and influencer, but I'm ready to expand, y'all. I really want to go into other niches, and I'm nervous because like my followers know me for my natural hair content, but what if I start posting about my workouts, because I love to eat healthy and I love to work out? What if I start talking about juicing, because that's something that I love? So like, my goal this year is to try to create more relatable content, more lifestyle content that applies to my life. Like, if I just want to show you guys like what I'm eating for the day, like I should be able to do that. It has nothing to do with hair, but like I want to start to attract those kind of people on my platform. My natural hair content does really well, but I really, really, really want to start navigating into other niches such as lifestyle. Like, that is my goal. Now, what is holding me back from going into lifestyle content? I'll tell you. This is my recording studio, y'all. It's like this big. This is what it looks like. This is all I have right now. I don't have a house that I can kind of take you guys on a vlog of me, what I really would want to do, what I really want to show you guys, like vlogging throughout my day. Like, if I just wake up and I do my skincare routine, I may get dressed, I may make breakfast, I may do laundry, sit down and do some office work. Like, I can't really show you guys anything out of this space right here because I don't really have a house to call my own right now, and it really bothers me. Like, deep down, like, that is the main reason why I feel like I'm holding myself back from being able to ask brands for more money, because this is all I have. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm unworthy of asking for more money because I don't have like the adequate amount of space that I need to create this content. Like, I have to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, if you're an influencer and you kind of just have like your room to create space and that's it, and you're not really able to show off your home and your house and your lifestyle because you're not in your own home where you need to be at, if you guys are kind of picking up what I'm putting down. God willing, in the future, I will be able to get a house. The housing market right now is just not on my side. I don't know why I stopped. The housing market right now is just not on my side. Like, I really, really, really want a house that I'm able to take you guys with me throughout my home and just show you guys how I'm living in my lifestyle, because it's relatable content and people want to see that, you know? I guess that's something that I'm just personally struggling with. I feel like I'm not worthy of asking for a lot of money because I don't have a home that I can record outside of this little space right here that you guys always see. And I also feel as though it is holding me back from my creative content because I have so many ideas that I want to show you guys, but it's always like, oh, just zoom in on this little apple and go ahead and slice it, and that's it. I never can show you guys the full scene because there isn't one. Yeah, so that's kind of just where I'm at with my life. I am working really hard to save up all my coins so I can get my own house and be happy and like finish recording the content that I want to record, you know? Like, I feel like I deserve it. Like, I work really, really, really hard on my content, and I don't know, I'm like getting sad now because I just feel like I don't have like what I need to create content, and like I just have to sit here and be patient. There's a lot of factors behind like getting a house. Like, I have a significant other, you know, I have the housing market that's just not on my side right now. There's like a lot of stuff that's just kind of in the way of me getting a home, to where I need to just continue to save money right now so I can have enough money to put down on a home. And I guess it really bothers me when I see other creators in their beautiful homes living their beautiful lives. I'm like, I want that to be me. I'm happy for them. I'm not jealous whatsoever. Like, I'm happy that you're living your best life, but like, I also want to live my best life too. And what's bothering me is like, I'm getting older. I will be entering my last year. I'm not getting sad. Oh my god. I will be entering, I'm going to try my best to get through this. I'm going to be entering my last year of my 20s in March. Right now it's January, so I have T-minus 2 months until I enter my last year in my 20s. I'll be 29 this year. And I feel like I just don't have it all together. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like you're going into your 30s and like, I don't really have much of anything. Like, I don't know how to explain it. All I have that's an asset is my car. Thank God. Like, I paid my car off. I bought my baby brand new, honey. She's a 2017 Chevy Cruze, and I paid her off and I got the title. So that is like my only asset that I have to my name right now. I do also have an LLC, AsAlwaysAleia LLC, so I guess that's an asset. I don't know. But as much as I have accomplished, I do feel as though like there's so much more out there to achieve, and I don't know, I feel kind of sad because like I just don't have the proper stuff that I need, that I feel as though I need. Like, I feel like I just want that big beautiful home so I can create more content. And I know there's a lot of people out there that can like relate to this. Like, oh, I'm also an influencer that's currently staying with family or currently staying with my parents. I'm trying to get out on my own, but like I don't have the funds, or this is happening or that's happening. I just can't do it right now. Like, I get it, and it's going to happen. I just keep speaking it into existence. I keep praying on it. I keep dreaming about it. I keep manifesting it. Like, it's going to happen. I'm going to have a beautiful home one of these days, and it's going to happen. And once I get my home, I'll be able to level up with my content. I feel like there's a lot of deals out there that I just can't be a part of because of my limited space that I'm in. So I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. Like, I feel good about all my accomplishments that I've made so far, but I'm really, really, really praying that in the future, I don't know when it's going to happen, whenever God wants it to happen, that I'll get a home and I'll be able to just be happy and record content and talk to you guys and just make money and live my best life and be happy. Like, that's all I want. Like, I feel like I don't ask for much, but that really is all that I want. Pros and cons of being a natural hair influencer. Let's talk about it. The pros are, you do make a good amount of money. In January, this month, I probably made close to like $3,000 or $4,000 so far. So I'm really happy about that. I am closing larger deals because I do have more followers. Also, my engagement is doing very well. Your followers should not have anything to do with how much money that you make. If your content is good, if your camera is good, if your lighting lighting is good, if your editing skills are good, if you're staying on top of your trends, if you are having a high engagement rate with your followers, it really shouldn't matter how many followers. If you only have like 6,000 followers but you are doing really good, you can still ask for like $1,500 based off of your content and how good it is to the brand. Like, you have to know how to ask. And if that's one thing I could go back in time, like, I would have definitely asked for more money because I knew my content was good. But after I got my camera, my equipment, and my lighting and changed my background, like, I just felt like I was a little bit more of an influencer and I could ask for more money. So that's what I started doing. But you can definitely do that now. Like, I wish when I had 6,000 followers, I was probably only asking for like $300 or $400, when in reality I should have been asking for like $900, $1,000 for a video. So it's all about knowing your worth. That is a pro that you do make a good amount of money doing influencing. A con, working with some of the brands are kind of hard. They want a lot of edits and reshoots, and when you are doing hair, it's not as easy as if you're in some other niche like fashion or skincare or body care. Like, I have to redo the whole style, and I have had to do that sometimes with brands because in the contract it does say that they are entitled to 1 round of revisions or re-edits. So if they request like, hey, that style really wasn't what we were looking for, or hey, like, we're going to send you these products instead because we don't think those products suit you well. Like, it happens, you know, and you have to re-record the content. So that kind of sucks. That's definitely a con, is re-recording. I hate re-recording, but it is in my contract that you get 1 round of revisions. Other cons is like self-doubt. I do have self-doubt. Like, there's a lot, I don't want to say competition, but there's a lot of influencers out there that are just killing it, and then you kind of have to like figure out like, well, if I really like their posts, I need to study what they're doing and see how I can mimic that, you know? What I found that works for me is just not overthinking it. People don't really, they just want to see the reality, you know? They want to see the reality of the post, and that's something that I am definitely trying to focus on this year, is just creating more so realistic content. That's where I'm at. This year, my goal is to, by the end of this year, I would like to be in a position on YouTube where I can live off of my YouTube paycheck and I don't have to be so reliant on brand deals. Yes, brand deals are great, but if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Right now, I kind of like panic when I don't get a brand deal or I can't close a brand deal because like I need that money to pay my bills. Yes, I'm a great saver, as y'all, if you have been following me on my channel, I don't do luxury items. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I spend the most money probably on food when I go grocery shopping. I don't order out whatsoever, so I try to save. I don't even know like where all my money goes to, bro. Like, I really need to close my Amazon account. That's probably where it's all going towards. I've been doing a really good job at just saving my money, and that's just my goal for this year, and I want to be able to live off of my YouTube paycheck by the end of this year. Like, it would be love. It would really be love if I could live off of my paycheck. In February, we're going to start making money off of YouTube Shorts, so I'm really excited about that. That's literally coming like next week. I think if you get 1 million views, you get like $900. So like, it's not bad at all. Like, it's just extra income, and that's something that's just going to be building up in the background. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about YouTube Shorts and what's to come. I'm trying to think of like more pros. I love that I create my own schedule, guys. You have to be a hustler if you are a full-time content creator. You get to go to bed when you want. You get to wake up when you want. You get to set your own schedule. Like, I stay up late. I'm a night owl. I've never been a morning person. I do not like waking up early. I will stay up till 3, 4, 5 o'clock at night just editing my content, creating content, and then I like to sleep in and wake up whenever my body naturally wakes up. In the future, that may or may not change, but as of right now, I stay up pretty late creating my content. I schedule my own schedule, or I create my own schedule for myself. I get all my stuff done that I need to. Like, I write down everything that I need to get done. If I just need to say like respond to emails, then I'll go in and just look at all my unresponded emails and do that. If I need to go grocery shopping, run errands, if I need to record content outside, like, I will literally write everything down that I need to do that day when I wake up, and then I will get it done, and then I don't go to sleep until everything on my list is checked off. So I am really enjoying being on my own schedule and being my own boss. I, for the first time in my life, have to file taxes. business taxes, I should say. So I actually hired a tax person to help me. If you guys need help with your taxes, I'll have her information below if you are a creator who needs to file their taxes. I learned about estimated taxes that you have to pay that I was not paying at all last year, so I had to pay a huge lump sum of money, like probably a week or two ago. No, like last week, I had to pay a huge lump sum of money because I didn't pay any of my estimated taxes last year, and I need to do that. So the IRS had a nice fat check coming their way, but this year, I will make sure at the end of every quarter, I don't know if it's every month or every quarter, I need to ask my tax person, how often are you supposed to go into the IRS website and pay your estimated taxes, because that's really important. And then by the end of the year, you shouldn't have a lot of taxes to pay, because we don't get taxes taken out as a normal job would just naturally take out taxes through all of your paychecks, and you may or may not get taxes back. I know when I was working, I never got taxes back. I always owed, and I don't even know how. And most people in the sales and automotive industry, they owe, and I don't even know. No idea, friend. But look at us, we done for you. Look it. So here's how we're looking, y'all. I talked while I was doing my hair. I really enjoyed talking to you guys and just having like these little chit chats. I clearly didn't have any paper or nothing. I'm just rambling on about my life and what it was to when I started my natural hair journey to like what it is now and today and where I want to go in the future. I definitely do want to continue to create natural hair content because it does really well, but I also want to start to incorporate different aspects of my life into my content. And I'm trying to like figure out a good way to show you guys that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just knock out the other side off camera, and I will be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all. Hey, I'm back, and I have just finished the other side. This is how we're looking, y'all. So I actually am going live tomorrow with this brand. It's called Naturally Happy Hair, and I'll be going live with them tomorrow on Instagram. And I'm going to be showing on the live different ways that you can style your hair, and also how to take out my twist and style my twist and all that jazz. So it's really going to be for people who are just on the go, that really don't have a lot of time but still want to have nice hairstyles throughout the week. Those are the people who we will be talking to in the Instagram live tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm happy that you guys were able to stick in there with me and kind of hear my influencer journey, my natural hair journey, the pros and cons of being a creator, how much I have made, and all that jazz, y'all. I feel like I was just all over the place, but again, I did not have a script. I was just talking to you, and I would love to do more videos like this where I'm just kind of talking. So I am going to go ahead and just let this dry. Again, I'll be taking my hair out tomorrow on live, so make sure, well, you guys won't be able to tune in because this video will be posted after the live goes live, but I'll try to have it saved on their page and then link it below if you guys want to kind of check that out as well. But if you are somebody who is an aspiring influencer, somebody who wants to get into influencing, please go for it. There is no better time than right now to be an influencer. You do make a good amount of money, but just remember every month is different. You may make 50 bucks one month, you may make $5,000 the next month. It just happens, and that's how it is. Me being in sales after I had graduated from college, most of my young 20s I was in sales, so I knew what it was like to get commission. I knew what it was like to have a good month one month and a not so good month in the next month. So it just happens, and it's just something that you have to prepare yourself for. Make sure you always have money stored away for a rainy day. Like I told you guys, my goals for this year is to continue to produce natural hair content for you guys, but start to kind of throw in on just Instagram and TikTok. I would just want to throw in more lifestyle content as well. So I'm really happy, and I am happy you guys stuck in there with me to watch and listen to me chat, and hopefully you guys got something out of this. You can drop a comment below if you have any questions, concerns, or just want to show me some love, or just want to show me some love. That I am special, and I know that I was put on this earth for a reason. I know that I can do what I was set out to do, and I have the willpower and the strength every day that I wake up. I hit the ground running. Like I said, I make my list in the morning of everything that needs to be completed, or even the night before sometimes, of stuff that I want to do. Anytime I have like a really good idea, I always write it down, because apparently I have short-term memory loss or whatever. So if I don't write it down, I will not remember that idea. So if you are a content creator, that's a good tip for you. Just write down your ideas as you think of them. Just write in your notes on your phone. I'm going to go ahead and close out, let my hair dry, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel where you can learn more step-by-step tutorials on how to do these heat-free hairstyles. But y'all, my name is Aleia. This is As Always Aleia, where we always keep it real. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.